stop scrolling. We are about to expose the biggest financial lie of the decade. You see the headlines? Elon Musk, the world's richest chief executive officer, battling for a potential $1 trillion payday. And TaylorSwift, the music mogul, dominating economies with her $2 billion grossing tour. Conventional wisdom says the tech titan wins, the trillion-dollar man. But today we are peeling back the audited financial statements to reveal why Taylor Swift's wealth is arguably far more real, far more liquid, and far less risky than Musk's entire compensation package. This is the true, hidden cost of fame and fortune at the pinnacle of power. Stick around to find out which star has a $200 million tax bill and who technically earns a salary of $0. Let us start with Elon Musk. The critical first fact is this: Elon Musk's annual cash salary from Tesla is $0. His entire compensation history is a high-stakes bet on stock options, contingent on Tesla hitting massive market capitalization and operational milestones. This is not a paycheck. It is a series of extremely valuable prizes he has to unlock. Take the famous 2018 compensation package. It was structured to reward him if Tesla's market cap grew by nearly $600 billion, up to $650 billion. This was deemed revolutionary, but it came with an invisible catch: legal scrutiny and risk. Flash forward to today. A Delaware court judge essentially rescinded that entire $56 billion package. The ruling was not about the size, it was about the process. The court found that the stockholder vote was not fully informed, citing a lack of true independence among key directors due to long-duration personal relationships with Musk. This ruling threatened his authority and challenged the board's adherence to fiduciary duty. This explains why the board is now campaigning so hard for his new, even bigger package. Now for the proposed new package, potentially $1 trillion. Again, this is not cash, but stock options tied to absolutely colossal goals, including achieving an $8.5 trillion market capitalization, along with 10 million active full self-driving subscriptions and 1 million robo-taxis operating commercially. Major institutional investors, including California's massive CalPERS pension fund, are strongly opposing this. They argue the package is excessive, calling it larger than comparable chief executive officer pay by many orders of magnitude. The board has even publicly warned that rejecting the package could result in Musk stepping down or becoming less engaged, potentially causing Tesla to lose significant value. The essential nature of the chief executive officer's wealth is this: his potential earnings are astronomical, but they are conditional, contested, and illiquid. He is gambling future success for current stock options. When he does realize that gain, when he exercises those options, he faces a truly terrifying financial hurdle: the tax man. In 2021 alone, Musk had a staggering $11 billion tax liability after exercising options, due to them being treated as ordinary income. That is, tax on paper gains, forcing him to sell stock just to pay the bill. That's the real cost of the equity gambit: market instability driven by tax obligations. Shift gears completely. We move from the sterile, complex boardroom to the vibrant stadium, where Taylor Swift has built a different kind of financial titan: the liquid cash flow machine. The Eras Tour is not just a concert, it is an economic phenomenon. It is the first tour in history to officially gross over $2 billion in revenue. This is not potential market cap tied to speculative technology. This is money in the bank from tickets sold to 10 million attendees, but the tickets are just the beginning. Swift has mastered the art of vertical integration. We have to count 3 massive, distinct revenue streams flowing directly to her businesses: tickets, merchandise, and the concert film. Merchandise mastery. Fans, known as Swifties, are spending high amounts. Conservative professional estimates show her net proceeds from merchandise alone could reach $1.8 billion across the entire tour run. This revenue stream is highly liquid, derived from direct consumer purchases. And do not forget the film. The Eras Tour movie, which cost a modest $15 million to produce, raked in $261 million at the box office and secured a massive $75 million deal for streaming rights with Disney+. The liquidity advantage. Unlike Musk's equity, Swift's money is highly liquid. This liquidity provides immediate financial maneuverability, allowing her to budget for massive production costs, reportedly over $100 million for the tour itself, and famously pay substantial bonuses to her road crew. Of course, running an international production is costly. Operational expenses might shave off 20 to 25% of the gross revenue. But even after those substantial multi-million-dollar operating costs, the resulting net profit is immense. Conservatively, factoring in all streams, tickets, merchandise, and media, the Eras Tour business could generate a pre-tax net profit for Taylor Swift's entities in the range of $3.5 to $4 billion over the full 149-show run. This is a fortress of immediate, realized capital. The high financial stability of the pop star contrasts sharply with the volatility of the chief executive officer. Musk creates conditional, potential wealth through market cap leverage, which is susceptible to both market and legal risks. Swift generates immediate, tangible wealth through proven artistic performance. But this liquid wealth comes with a unique and brutal financial challenge that Musk largely avoids: the tax war. For high-profile individuals, the real cost of fame is their tax liability. The systems for Musk and Swift are diametrically opposed. Elon Musk's tax liability is triggered primarily by exercising his non-qualified stock options. This event is taxed as ordinary income, leading to those record-breaking, multi-billion-dollar single tax events. If the Delaware court ultimately succeeds in rescinding his $56 billion package, the subsequent corporate tax implications for Tesla, a potential $129 billion corporate liability, are catastrophic. It is a high-risk, high-reward tax system. He saves money by not taking a salary, but when he unlocks the options, the Internal Revenue Service takes a monumental cut, often forcing market instability as he sells shares to cover the bill. Taylor Swift's problem is one of constant global compliance. She is subject to what is commonly known as the Jock Tax. This applies to any non-resident entertainer and their entire staff performing services in a state or country. Every state and every country she performs in requires her and her entire touring party, from roadies and stylists to personal security, to pay income tax on the income earned in that specific jurisdiction. Foreign countries often withhold taxes from performances immediately at rates between 20 to 30%. As a United States resident, Swift pays full United States taxes on her worldwide income. She can offset foreign taxes paid using complex foreign tax credits. Crucially, she uses sophisticated strategies like basing her domicile in Tennessee, a state with no state income tax, mitigating her overall state income tax burden on her passive income. Even with conservative estimates for the 53-show United States leg alone, her federal income tax bill is approximately $204 million, plus FICA and Medicare taxes. This is a continuous, predictable, operational cost, contrasted with Musk's sporadic, massive, existential tax liabilities. Conclusion. So, who truly wins the financial fame game? In the immediate, realized sense, it is Taylor Swift. She controls a massive, liquid cash enterprise built on direct consumer relationships. Elon Musk's wealth, while potentially exponentially larger, is trapped behind unprecedented performance hurdles, constant legal battles, and the fickle sentiment of global shareholders. His wealth is high-risk potential. Hers is high-yield certainty. The next time you see a billionaire headline, remember, the potential valuation is meaningless until the cash is realized. And in the battle for real, accessible money, the star cash queen might just outperform the chief executive officer king. What do you think? Should a chief executive officer's compensation be this volatile, or is Swift's direct cash model the financial future of fame? Let us know in the comments below. Do not forget to like and subscribe to CEO and Star Cash for more deep dives into the real wealth of the world's elite.